Okay, so on this question, it's asking us to enter a fraction that is equivalent to 7/2. You're going to have a different fraction than mine. Equivalent to 7/2, like same. Equivalent means same, basically, right? It's the same as 7/2, but it has a denominator of 10. So they want me to take 7/2 and make it into a new fraction with a denominator of 10. Does that make sense? So that equal sign means equivalent, right? They want me to make a new fraction. Like I can't just make it, I don't know, like, 3/10. That would not be equivalent, would it? Well, how do you know what needs to go on the top? What do I do here, guys? How do I make the new fraction have a denominator of 10 when it currently has a denominator of 2? What?
Multiply it by 5.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Multiply it by 5.
Yeah, multiply it by 5, exactly. Multiply it by 5. And do I just do the bottom and then just keep the top the same?
No, you do it to both sides.
That's right, exactly. You do it to the top and the bottom, huh? Like that, and it becomes 35/10, and that's the answer to the first part, 35/10. Meaning 35/10 is the same exact thing as 7/2. They're equivalent. There are two ways to say the same thing. They're the same, they are equivalent. And you can tell because if you took the 35/10 and you reduced it, like if you divided top and bottom by 5, it would go right back to 7/2, wouldn't it? It's the same thing as 7/2. It just looks different. It just has a different denominator, but it's really the same fraction. Okay, let's try the next one. Next one is 9/7, and they want me to make a denominator of 21. So on this one, I'm going to need to multiply top and bottom by 3, huh? So you always multiply top and bottom. That becomes, use your calculator if you need to. 3 times 9, 27. There we go. 27 over 21. And then the bottom one, 5/3, and they want me to make it denominator 18. So that one, you got to multiply top and bottom by 6. 6 times 3 is 18, and 6 times 5, 30. So 30 over 18. So there we go. In all three cases, we made an equivalent fraction. We changed the way the fraction looks, but it's really the same. It's really equivalent because we did it by multiplying top and bottom by the same number every time. That way we didn't really change the fraction. We just made an equivalent fraction. So there we go.